Your 4 financial challenges are: you make less, you spend more time out of the workforce, you spend more on medical care, and then you're more likely to enter a nursing home. So what's the solution? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever time it is that you're watching this video, I just appreciate the fact that you're watching it. My name is James Hammond. My goal is to provide financial guidance for each and every one of you, and simultaneously hyper-focus on those demographics that are typically left outside of the conversation. Today, we continue that conversation on women. You see, there are 4 financial challenges that most women will face. So we're gonna run through those, talk about a solution, and maybe a pep talk at the end. Stay tuned. So you've seen that graphic 1,000 times. We all know that it's a well-known fact that men make more than women on average. It's a fact. But let me give you some numbers. From ages 21 to 64, there are 62 million waged and salaried working women in America. Only 46% of them participate in a retirement plan. That's deep. So not only do you not make the same dollar, but also either you don't have a retirement plan at all, or you're putting less in the one that you do have. So I can go through each and every demographic and their dollar compared to a man's dollar, but instead of going through all that, just check out this graphic. So I know you're probably like, James, this is ridiculous. What does me being a caregiver have to do with a financial challenge that I face as a woman? Did you know that 3 out of 4 women are caregivers? Which means if you have a baby, you're gonna take off time from work to take care of that baby. If parents get sick, you're probably gonna be the ones that take care of your parents. There's a higher likelihood that as a woman, you are the caregiver. So now let's do a little math. If you take that first fact that you get paid less than men, and you compound that on the fact that you will more than likely be a caregiver at some point in your life, that takes you out of the workforce. Here's what that equals. In a 40-year work period, you're looking at close to $1 million in lost wages and lost Social Security benefits that you're gonna have to plan for now, that you're gonna have to figure out how to overcome that hurdle. That's why that is a financial challenge for you as a woman that men do not face. From having a baby to going to the doctor because your left toe feels a little different than what it did yesterday, women spend much more on medical care than men. We have to literally be dying before we go to the doctor for almost anything. Quick story. When I was younger, I came in one night from a fun night at the bar. I had a vase on my dresser. I knocked it over and broke it. So not thinking straight, I put it in a plastic bag and said, in the morning when I wake up, I am going to go throw this away in the trash can outside. So I placed it by my door. What do you think happened? That next morning, I forgot it was there. And as I'm walking to the bathroom, Dave Matthews Band crashed into me. I would sing it, but I can't sing too well. Well, deep cut in my foot. I am bleeding profusely. Blood is everywhere. So I try to wrap it up because I have to go to work that day and I am not trying to miss too much of work. Well, I'm wrapping it up and I'm bleeding through the wrap. Wrapping it up, bleeding through the wrap. Finally, I take pictures of it and I start texting all of my nurse friends, sending them pictures like, hey, is this bad? Should I go to the doctor about this? Every last one of them said, boy, go get some stitches. I wasn't gonna go. If I was not bleeding through that wrap, my foot probably would have healed up all weirdly and I would have been just fine with it. When it comes to doctors, we don't go. Someone has to force us to go. So unfortunately for you, what that means is you are going to spend more on medical care over the course of your life. Women live longer, which also means you are more likely to enter a nursing home. Let's look at some numbers. From age 65 to age 74, for every 100 men that are in a nursing home, there are 132 women. From 75 to 84, for those 100 men, there are 246 women. 85 plus, for every 100 men, there are 425 women. A private room costs about $8,000 a month. A semi-private room, about $7,000 a month. And part-time care is about $3,500 a month. So let's bring this back around 360. Your 4 financial challenges are: you make less, you spend more time out of the workforce, you spend more on medical care, and then you're more likely to enter a nursing home. So what's the solution? It's time for that pep talk. And by pep, here's what I mean. I need you to be preemptive. I need you to be engaged, and I need you to be prepared. P-E-P. And by preemptive, here's what I mean. Learn about things before they happen. Educate yourself on different retirement plans, on budgeting and savings and your different investment options. Seek out other women and ask them what are they doing to invest in themselves. When I say be engaged, I need you to be active in your family's financial plans. Sit down, talk with your husband, talk with your significant other, talk with your kids, have these conversations. And last, but definitely not least, I need you to be prepared. The last thing in the world that you need is to not be able to find information when you need it. Keep a binder for all of your professionals that you talk to. Keep a binder with all of their information and everything that you talk about. See, when I'm talking to my clients, I tell them always to bring a list of questions that you're gonna have and keep that list with you, because as we're talking, you're gonna have newer questions. I want you to write down those questions, and I want you to write down everything that I tell you. I want you to write down all of my answers. I do this for a living. You don't. So you're gonna need something to reference. Keep a folder on your tax specialist, on your wealth advisor. Keep a folder on your insurance specialist and on your lawyer. Those are the 4 professionals that you should have in your life. Now, sometimes one person can fulfill multiple roles, but make sure you have a folder on each professional that you hire to help you. So I'm gonna end it here. I don't want this video to be too long. Remember, your 4 financial challenges need the pep talk. Be preemptive, be engaged, be prepared.